Hey guys, Sturge here. We're back on TH13 to do a bit of pushing to get myself back up to Legend League. Right now I'm at 4,900 trophies into Titans 1, with the goal for today being 5,000 trophies into the Legend League. And to get to that goal, we're going to be using some of the Super Dragons because of the mini spotlight event going on. It has the Super Dragons, so we're going to be using that along with this army here. I created this one. It works pretty well against the TH14, so I'll be using today against those to get myself back up to 5,000 trophies into the Legend League. And we got our first base of the day, this TH14. We're 24 trophies. Let's check for clan castle troops, and there are some. Okay, we want to start off with our hero dive into a compartment. We'll pick the one over here towards the right side, so we'll drop the Warbreaker, King, Queen, Ice Golem, and the Apprentice Warden, and also use the Queen's ability. And you can drop the Yeti and a Baby Dragon on both sides. Probably should have dropped it the other way around because the air defense will take down that Baby Dragon. That is fine. We have the troops heading into the compartment here. We'll get ready with our King ability to open up into the further portion of the base here. We did miss the Eagle compartment here, and the Clan Castle troops are now coming out with a P.E.K.K.A. inside of there. We're gonna have to freeze the Inferno here. We have a bunch of freezes that we can use, and we'll use that first one onto that Inferno. The King will die down there, and I guess we'll head up towards the top of the base, or I guess we could head down towards the bottom, straight towards the Town Hall. So we'll head down towards the bottom here, dropping a spread of the dragons. You don't want them to clump up here, so we will drop a spread of those. Use the Overgrowth spell over at the left side, and we'll also use the Warn ability through the Minion Prince through the bottom. We can also drop our Stone Slammer over here, freezing the Inferno and the Town Hall. The Queen's working up towards the top fairly well. We'll get another Rage through the Town Hall compartment as that does go off there. And we still have a Royal Champion to drop, which I do want to drop towards the back end of the base. We'll drop it here towards the left, freezing the final time towards the back end of the base, and we'll rage one more time. Kind of sloppy for the first attack here, to be honest. We still have a bunch of our dragons still up with the Royal Champion working through the center with the balloons, and we'll use our Royal Champion ability after that Inferno does go down to take down these last few defenses here. Kind of sloppy, but we still get these 3-star on this one here. We start the Royal Champion with the Queen and some balloons working up towards the top with a few of our dragons working here at the left. We can actually drop our archers and minions to see if we can take that down while it is distracted onto the dragon. And there we go. We'll get the final defense towards the top taken down to get the 3-star for the first attack of the day on this army. Kind of fun. It's basically similar to the Dragon Rider and Dragon attack strategy I showed a couple of episodes ago as we get this first 3-star of the day. We got our next attack here, this Town Hall 14 kind of maxed one. Town Hall 14 worth 21 trophies. They don't have a Clan Castle, which is good. We're going to take down the Eagle with our heroes. Going to start up towards the top of the base. We'll drop the Warbreaker, King, Queen, Ice Golem, Princess Warden, and the Yeti on, also the Baby Dragon on both sides. Hopefully this King will head into the base, but it looks like he's going to walk around, which isn't good. I guess we can drop his ability early on to take down the buildings and make him path back in towards the middle of the base here. We need that air defense to go down because it is taking down our healers, but I guess we will head over to the left here and get going with our main push into the base with our dragons. Once that building goes down towards the corner, we'll drop our dragons with the balloons and the Stone Slammer. We'll get a Overgrowth here to path everything in towards the center. We're going to freeze and rage through towards the middle of the base here. The giant is breaking through the wall and head towards the middle. We'll drop a poison for the enemy warden. We'll get going with a warden ability through the center, also raging again, and also dropping the freeze onto the Town Hall. We'll freeze the single Inferno here and the Town Hall one more time. We need that Town Hall to go down to the dragons and stuff as well. The Overgrowth did fade away here, so we'll drop the Royal Champion where you drop the Overgrowth, and we'll get ready with our final rage through the back end of the base. We have our dragons and stuff working down towards the bottom. The Queen's still taking out some defenses towards the top of the base, which is good. We'll get some cleanup going down towards the bottom as well, and getting ready with the Royal Champion's ability as we get closer to the high defenses like the Expos and the Scatter Shots over here at the top of the base. We'll drop the Royal Champion's ability now and also use the rage for the balloons and the Royal Champion to take down the last couple of defenses over here at the right side of the base. The Warden almost takes down the Royal Champion, and she does go down to that there. But we do still have 2 dragons and a bunch of balloons working up towards the right side. With a minute left in the raid, we will get these 3-star on this one here. We have the air skeletons taking down our balloons, but we should be fine with time to get the 3-star on this one here. Final building, which is the clan castle. Actually, we're at 98%, so we gotta head over to the collector over here at the left side. So hopefully we do have enough time. We have 30 seconds, which I think is enough time to get to this final building here. This attack strategy isn't as good as the dragon riders and the dragon. At least you don't have too much left on the base in terms of troops, but we do have 2 dragons at the end of this one here with the warden to get the plus 21 from this one here. I managed to find a Town Hall 13 up here close to Legend League at 22 trophy offer. We have Clan Castle Troop, obviously, because they are close to Legend League. And we're going to start off towards the bottom or the right side. I guess we go from the bottom because of where the air supers are pointed. So I guess it makes sense to go from the right side. So we'll drop the King Queen, same as usual as we've done the previous 2 times. We'll drop the Yeti up towards the top and activate the Queen's ability and just wait for the stuff to work through over here. And then we'll get ready with our main push with the dragons down here towards the bottom. We can actually drop 1 dragon just to create the pathing for the other 4 to head in directly in towards the base. We'll drop the King's ability, also freeze the Inferno there, dropping the King's ability, poisoning the Clan Castle Hog Rider. That's a weird choice of Clan Castle. We'll drop the main push over here, and I guess we'll drop our Clan Castle. Probably don't need it for this base. We'll drop another freeze for the center, but there is 2 Infernos, but actually the other one is just multi. We'll drop the Warden's ability because there is a dragon going down to the air defense. We'll drop the overgrowth here to path it in towards the center, raging through here, freezing the single Inferno. We'll get moving in towards the center of the base. Queens working up towards the top. We'll take down the Town Hall for that 2nd star, and we'll get the dragons working through here. Tornado Trap activates, trapping those balloons into there, and we'll drop our final rage of our own over here with the 1 Clan Castle to go. We'll drop the Royal Champion back towards the overgrowth we dropped earlier, and we'll drop our cleanup over here at the left side of the base. Even Town Hall 13s, we only have 2 dragons left with the Royal Champion, so this attack strategy isn't the best, to be honest. It is just for the event that's going on at the moment, but we do have 1 more attack before I think we make it to 5,000 trophies. Let's drop that final ability for the Royal Champion to take down the last few defenses with the couple dragons working and the Queen as well, saving a Clan Castle for another raid, the final raid of the day, as we take down the last few buildings here for the plus 22 trophies on this Town Hall 13 with just under a minute left in the raid. There we go, not too bad. And this should hopefully be the final attack of the day. This Town Hall 14 were 22 trophies. They don't have a Clan Castle, and we're to head in towards the left side with our dragons, I think. Yeah, we'll do that. So we'll head towards the top and drop our heroes up here. We'll drop the wall break there, see where it goes, I guess. And then we'll drop our baby dragon and balloon or Yeti on both sides. And we'll let this stuff work here for a little bit to see where the king goes, so we can drop his ability to get the most out of the earthquake boot. So we'll drop it there to open up into the single Inferno, which you will actually freeze because it is locked onto the giant. So we'll take that down with the Yeti as that go down there. So that works over there. We'll head over to the left side and drop our 1 dragon for pathing, and then drop the rest of our dragons with the rest of our stuff, freezing the single Inferno 1 more time as the Queen takes it down. We can also use the Warn ability here early on, and also a rage to push everything into the middle, with also the overgrowth as well, which will help that head in towards the center. The heroes are still working through the center of the base, so we will want to keep them alive throughout this portion. So we'll drop a freeze on the Town Hall and another rage as we get closer to the final single Inferno. We can drop a freeze onto that. We do still have a Royal Champion and also a couple of freezes, which I did swap out for that rage. In our Clan Castle, we'll freeze the Expos, dropping the poison onto that. And actually, we should drop our Royal Champion up here towards the top where the Expos are, so we can take those down for the 3-star on this base. We will probably freeze the Warden and this Expo here, and also use the Royal Champion's ability to take down the couple of buildings around there with her Electro Boots, taking them down as well. We still have a Dragon, and also the stuff we overgrowth over here. The left side still up, but we still have the Queen with her healers healing our back up to full, and we also have our cleanup troops, which we can't really drop, to be honest, because of the defenses still working over there, but we'll drop them to support them take down the Expos over here. So yeah, I'm not a too big fan of this army. We will get this 3-star on this base here, but we don't have too many troops left at the end of the attack. I think in the next episode for pushing around Legend League, I will use the Dragon Riders, but we'll see here in a couple of days once we end off this attack here with 40 seconds left as we get the 3-star with these 3 buildings still left to go, and the dragon will go down to the last 2 defenses. So we don't have any dragons left on the base as we get this 3-star on this Town Hall 14 at the Town Hall 13 for a plus 22 trophies as we head back to the base to see where we end off for the day at 5,004 trophies inside of Legend League, so I can get the fake Legend League star bonus in the next couple days. If you'd like to see some attack strategies that aren't super dragons, make sure to check out the video linked on screen now. Thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace out.